Cardboard boxes.
How about now?
Hello, hello.
There we go. Now they can hear us both.
Hey, all right. Very nice.
Let's see. We have Out on Vail versus R.E.K.T coming up. And I was going to test to see if I got this browser fixed. Let's see if it works. Hey, it's not exactly right, but there's our bracket. We'll fix it later. All right, we're going into the game.
All right. Let's do it. We got R.E.K.T Out on Vail. This is going to be nice. So far, the matches have been insane. Very one-sided for the most part. Even R.E.K.T came out on top looking really stellar. I mean, those guys, the point differentiation at these rounds is just has been insane.
Yeah, R.E.K.T took their first match so fast. Like, I was still on map 1, and I looked over at the bracket, and they had done both maps and taken them both, and I was like, oh my god.
I've been hearing a lot of chatter about grenades here on the skate park being relatively ineffective and useless. I would think it's because of the geometry. I mean, if we look, regardless where you throw, they're just flying and blowing up in the air.
I think it's the other way around, though. Like, if you get them placed right, they just kind of fall into those valleys, and you can't run away. There's nowhere to go. It just depends on where you land the throw, right? And it looks like this pistol round is getting kicked off. We're seeing R.E.K.T pushing hard onto... I forget my sides again. I don't know which one's A and which one's B. It's so hard to keep track.
I know. But in the geometry site, I mean, we're seeing, oh my gosh, real quick, looks like R.E.K.T taking this first one on pistol rounds. Pistol rounds are always fun. They're always exciting because, I mean, you can't really argue that one pistol is stronger than the other. It just matters who's got the better shot. And pistols are always incredibly difficult sometimes, especially without a sight. If you're going iron sights, it's absolutely ridiculous. Try to get those shots on, but we go round 2. Oh, what a grenade! Real quick, Out on Vail out one member.
Clev's just waiting. He's waiting to hear those footsteps. More nades rolling in. Clev and Pop on head. Is that Pon head? Pon head. That's his name.
Wasn't that a video game, Pon? Here we are back on geometry, though. Again, going for the scan. Only one member left on Out on Vail, and just like that, they're dropped. I really like R.E.K.T's tactic here to draw a lot of attention towards the mid, so allowing the rest of the team to move on site and get to the artifact. I mean, they're really utilizing the map to its entirety. Really good map presence and positioning allows for really good bait and switching.
Yeah, and you know, if you take that mid, most teams go like A or B right off the bat. But if you take that mid, then you can decide where you want to go, whichever is easier, and they can't cross back without having to deal with your defenders there. Now, we're seeing a switch up here. R.E.K.T gonna go with the slow play. I'm very surprised. I did not expect R.E.K.T to go slow. And they're changing the attack to A side. With 2 nades. Double-handing grenades out of that door. Not catching anyone, but... Okay, here comes the push. The push is time. All the grenades rolling in, trying to force Cappy back out of his position. Cappy does get Basilman, but Tarmac gets the refrag onto Cappy. Chill Step gets 1. He takes down Tutor Brooder. Nadix looking for some kills here.
Really good exchange on the site for sure. And I mean, I agree. The slow pace, the changing of the pace for this push has kind of thrown them off. But I think it's also thrown off R.E.K.T as they go and get this round anyway. But you can see they lost 2 members, whereas in the previous rounds, I mean, they only lost 1, if at that. So I don't know. That change of gameplay for R.E.K.T, very unique, much slower pace. I don't know if that was intended to throw Out on Vail off, but yeah, interesting play for sure. They're very much an aggressive type of team.
Yeah, R.E.K.T, I mean, they've got some of the best players. I think Nadix might have the most hours in this game. I'm not sure.
I mean, and that's saying something because, I mean, the game, it's only been out for a short period of time, and that's even with the alpha, you know.
The approach coming on B side now, with Clef holding down mid.
Yeah, I like this. Causing a lot of audio distraction right here at mid. Goes for the shots. Trade at the mid lane. Rest of the team moving back, trying to get to the artifact for the scan. But now they are out 3 members on R.E.K.T. 1 left on Out on Vail. It's a tall order to complete this. Hold it out for the team. Here goes the scan.
Tutorbug has 40 seconds to get there, and it does take 7 seconds to get that actual defuse off. But Nadix picking him up with a headshot.
Very good round. R.E.K.T still looking dominant, man. Like they're such an impressive team. 4-0 right now, not even close to the swap, and they're just looking super dominant on this map. I in particular this map, man. Like I'm always confused wherever I go, and I think it's just the way the map's laid out, the environment, the way it looks, the geometry. I always get thrown off. But these guys, they play so darn much.
And it looks like we do have a tactical pause, so let's hop over to our analyst desk.
All right.
Let's get our third guy.
Yeah.
Hey, we go. We got him. I just need to unmute him.
And he phases in.
There he goes.
Welcome.
He comes out of nowhere, folks.
How is it going?
Oh my gosh. Well, so far, man, it's going pretty hot. R.E.K.T is coming in. They have a 4-0 lead as we speak. They're just looking super dominant. I mean, they went from a very aggressive style, which we kind of know them for. They switched they switched destinations instead of going to A site. They went to B site, and then they ended up just changing the pace of the game. Started moving really slow. See if they could throw the team off. But regardless of what they do, it just doesn't look like Out on Vail is. I don't know. They haven't found their footing. So we have this pause now. We'll see if this break allows them to, I don't know, change things up, figure out what's going on, and make some changes.
Well, yeah, I mean, a break always helps give people a chance to sort of reflect and regather themselves and think about what it is that they need to change and adjust. And you know, they've still got time. There's still lots of time left in the game, so don't count them out just yet. I mean, everybody got into group stages by, you know, they all had to fight to get here, and there's no way that they want to go out this early. So they're going to come back. I believe it. They're coming back. They're coming back strong.
That's a lot of faith. R.E.K.T is coming off of a game where they won. If I read the scoreboard correctly, which I think I am, but sometimes I'm illiterate. 22-0, man. I mean, that's just a straight sweep. You know what I'm saying?
That's a tough one. Yeah.
I mean, that's insane. But hey, you know, anything can happen. I've said it time and time again. Every time I cast a game, you can't always depend on stats. Stats are not always the go-to. I mean, they give you they're a great prediction tool, but that's about it. You know, every team matches up differently. Every play style matches up differently. Anyone could have their moment. So, but R.E.K.T is just they're looking super good at this point. I don't even think it's positional issues. I think they're just getting outgunned. That's what it feels like to me, but I don't know. Could just be my opinion, but based on what I see, it's just a matter of positioning or gunfights.
Yeah.
I
Sorry, I'm
think
just
I
getting
think
loaded
R.E.K.T
up here.
has more time in like throughout all of their players than out on Vail does. So that's a huge benefit. And like I said, Nadix plays all day, every day. I don't know if that man sleeps. He's on all the time.
He bleeds Vail, man.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, I mean, time for sure is definitely a thing, but you know, it's there is a transition from one game to another. Like I'm not too familiar with these teams as far as where their backgrounds of what games that they come from, but you know, I feel like you got to take time overall in VR FPS as, you know, to have some sort of merit to transition over. So just because one team's got a lot of time in this one specific game doesn't necessarily mean that that's going to be the deciding factor, but it does help for sure. But I believe, yo, what up, Billy? I see Billy up in the chat. We got Karen up in the chat. What's going on to everybody in the chat? Thank you, everybody, for tuning in and welcome.
Yeah, these are long days, and we actually got to see Strive win yesterday. Correct? Is that correct,
Yes,
Trip?
that is
Strive came
correct.
out on top. I know Lonwick from Contractors. I started following him about like a year or so ago, and that dude is an absolute killer. And to see him come into Vail and bring that skill and that knowledge of VR FPS to this, it's awesome. So I'm not surprised that they were able to carry on the success over here. And I'm also a big fan of Boss Fight. I mean, I've been in chat quite a bit, and I've been saying it a lot myself. I'm just a big fan of Boss Fight, so I'm expecting them to do some crazy things. But the bracket is looking sweet, man. The very first rounds, they were quite dominant, quite one-sided. You know, if we look at the R.E.K.T, they came out 2-0. Same with Error 404. We haven't seen a third round on Suna yet. Like, it hasn't happened. I don't know if we're going to see it until, you know, semis or actual finals.
Now, I just watched, I don't know if you were watching, but I just watched that Air 404 match, the one that just played. And on Mar, they got perfect game on Mar, 11-0.
That's insane. Yes, actually, I did just watch that. It was absolutely insane.
They did really well on that one, incredibly well.
I mean, did they just lay down their controllers and say, all right, here you go, guys?
Yeah, they were really on point, and you can tell that they've played some games on that map for sure. They've like, even on the defensive, like that one, and that map is very that map is kind of favored to be more for the attacking team, right? Just because of the size and the distance between the 2 points. So.
All right, the tactical pause is over. We're back into the action, folks. And so far, R.E.K.T once again looking relatively dominant as out on Vail keeps dropping like flies. One member left.
Chillstep just waiting for this, man. He's just waiting for Rice Krispie to put his head right into his line of fire. There it is.
Round lost.
Basil stealing the kill.
Thief! Up 5-0. And yeah, man, R.E.K.T. I mean,
round starting.
They're kind of living up to their name, right?
Yeah.
The other team just gets wrecked every time they go up against them. Yeah, at this point, out on Vail, struggling to find any kind of footing. We'll see if they can actually get something here, but you know.
And out on Vail actually had the bye for round 1, so this is their first matchup, so they should be really ready to go. And that nade just explodes on Keys. Just wiped him from the face of the earth. Let's watch that replay.
I mean, that could not have been a more pinpoint accurate throw.
Smoke's coming out on Sphere.
Scan started.
Out on Vail needs to push this. Flash is coming out, gonna catch. Oh no, smoke. Here Nadix in that smoke. Or is he just outside of it? He might have been just outside of it. I don't know if he coughed. Oh, and a nice tag team from Nadix and Chillstep there, just obliterating. And Tutor Britter goes down. Nadix just picking up kill after kill after kill. Man.
I mean, on these defensive holds, it's definitely positioning. I gotta give R.E.K.T that. I mean, they're covering all angles. Granted, there are only 2 points of entry on this artifact location, but they hold it incredibly well. And the utility that's being used by Vail is just failing them at this point. The smokes and the grenades, they're just not entirely on point. It's just really unfortunate. R.E.K.T, it's just looking superb. And it's wise. I mean, like, they're using relatively the same strategy, but why change up what's not broken, you know?
Yeah, I mean, Clev taking the middle once again. Oh, but he goes down. Cappy with a nice headshot takes him out. Clears that middle attacker. And now the counter nades from the attacker.
There's a couple of smokes. They're looking for the push. 3-man push. Got to be wary of the ray up to the left. Gets him down. They're pushing on point. Going to start that scan relatively soon. Going to hold this angle. And R.E.K.T with a 3-man stack.
Round lost.
Not worried about the flank. Gets 1 elimination. That's it, man. Like 7-0. This is
Nadix
just
now
wild.
10-2.
Who let this guy loose? Who let him off his chain? He is just insane right now.
I know we had someone yesterday that got a 30 piece, I believe. So I'm really hoping to see someone break those numbers again.
Out, but nobody on the left side there by skate park.
But he's holding this frag, waiting for Cappy to peek that corner. Oh, but he doesn't get it. But he has a second one, and he cooks that one, and there it is. Oh my God, so dirty.
Frag.
Vail needs to start making their rotation now. They're gonna have to deal with Clev and Tarmac here. Oh, but Nadix goes down. Chill Step gets one. Clev gets another, and Tarmac cleans it up. So fast. The coordination.
It's so funny because as soon as Vail get a single elimination, you're just thinking to yourself, okay, this could be the moment. We're gonna start seeing a domino effect.
Cool, boys. Let's get it.
And then it's just like as soon as they get an elimination, all of a sudden R.E.K.T comes back and just drops 3 of them simultaneously.
And we are 2 points away from that side swap too. Maybe Vail. Maybe they're an offensive team. Maybe they'll do better on offense.
It's true, but we gotta.
Oh, another one.
Wow.
Obliterated.
It's the same
once
spot.
Again. So many nades. Devs, I want a little bit more ragdoll when someone gets naded. Like, if you're standing on it, I want it to launch you into space. Just like absolutely throw the body through the sky.
This is the best to watch.
There's nobody on this site. The whole team has rotated.
No.
This is going to be, they're setting up their defense before they get the scan out, right? So they're holding center. All of the lines are held, and now they're going to put the scan in. The team's going to try and start moving. They're pre-firing corners. I mean, this is just rough.
And there's so many corners and so many angles on this side too. Cappy trying to come in through. Ball getting eliminated. Basil getting elimination. Tarmac getting elimination, and that is it.
I mean, just all entry points, man, are covered. They're all covered. Every
Electric Kitten team is a name.
Every potential angle, man. Every potential angle is just covered.
That's the name.
I love the name, and I love the logo. It's pretty sweet. Round number 10. Nades from
Looking for that
Cleb.
Hail
I was
Mary.
like, I'm just gonna hang out here. It's gonna come in at some point, right? Like, also, wait, hold on. How many nades does he have? Did someone give him an extra?
Yeah, he's just
I mean,
two
they're-
grenades.
Okay, I think he only had 2. I thought he had 3 last time.
I mean, it wouldn't be out of the realm of
Well, it's like
possibility. That's for
getting
sure.
Elimination on Toots.
The
Here
push.
comes the push. Race with a trade.
Tarmac just waiting around the
Scan
corner.
started.
Yeah,
Little-
Cappy.
Death machine.
He's gonna come around this corner. He's gonna find her real quick.
What optic is Tarmac using? Oh.
Round loss.
Here it is. Tarmac getting elimination on Cappy. Putting them on match point.
We're switching sides.
And a side swap coming out.
All right, man. Match point. Match point wrecked. I mean,
Get ready.
Oh, you know what? I couldn't hear Wolf. Wolf, I had you
Yeah,
muted
it's-
for some reason.
yeah.
I'm sorry.
I kind of figured it's all good, man. I knew it as soon as you started talking over me. I was like, yeah, no, he can't
sorry.
hear me.
I didn't realize that. How did that happen?
It's all right, man. It's all right. I'm used to it. It's all good. Yeah, but yeah, match point. I mean, I can't say Adam Vail is gonna be able to. Just the way things have been going, man. All angles covered. It doesn't matter if they go fast, they go slow. R.E.K.T is just showing true dominance. And they want to close this one out early, move on to the next round.
Out on Vail, starting their push now. They were just hanging out in the museum, just waiting, seeing if anyone came close. Because some teams are way more aggressive on their pistol rounds, right? Like, they either want to take it by force or they want it to be over. And it really doesn't matter at this point for R.E.K.T what happens. And now they're pushing.
Yeah, because even if they were to lose this, they'd just come back and win the next one, presumably based on the performance up to this point.
Oh, Cappy gets grenaded. So many grenade kills. Chill Step and Tutor Bug on site. Does he know he's there? I'm not sure he does. That grenade gonna damage Chill Step. He's got enough health. Tarmac goes down. Tutor Booter swings, but can't find Chill Step. And R.E.K.T take it.
11. Oh my God, man. It was just round after round. I mean, there just wasn't a possibility for Adam Vail. They were out of chances on this one. Those poor guys, man. They made it this far, so they should be proud of that for sure. But R.E.K.T is just showing, like, I don't know, man. They have the capacity to reach the finals and take this one entirely. But I don't want to take, of course, I don't want to take away from all the other players in the teams in the bracket. I mean, Boss Fight has moved on, Homeland Esports has moved on, Air 404. I mean, these teams are just coming out from utter sweeps, right? Like, they have just done incredible in the rounds prior to this next one. So I don't know, man. The next couple of rounds are really going to be telling. They're going to be the top tier of them all. We'll see. We'll see what it looks like. But I don't know, man. R.E.K.T, Boss Fight, I'm looking for that round.
Yeah, well, they're going to be playing the winner of Precedence versus Air 404. Whoever is the winner of that game is going to be taking on R.E.K.T. And then on the other side of the bracket, we got Off Constantly versus Boss Fight. Do we know? Do we have any results of these ones yet?
Let me take a look, but it does look like our server number 2 is up. So if you guys want to hop in there, it is the same password. I'll
Which
take a
one's
look at the bracket. All right, let me see if I got this bracket framed correctly. Not really. You can't see the bottom, but we tried, guys. We tried. Doesn't matter. We're not looking at that match. That's not our match. We don't care. That is Deathwish and Homeland. It looks like there's still 0-0. We're up at the top with Out on Vail and R.E.K.T, and it is updated to 0-1. It doesn't look like any of the other matches have finished map number 1 yet. So if this one goes quickly, we'll go hop on to another one. I forget who is on channel 1 right now. Off Constantly and Boss Fight are on channel 1. So we have the chance of picking up Precedence, Air 404, or Deathwish Homeland. So we'll probably end up going to one of those games once this one ends. But we're on map 2. We have R.E.K.T in the lobby, waiting on Out on Vail. And yeah, I'm just gonna keep messing with this bracket. I want it to.
We've got the spawn camp.
Driving me nuts.
Yeah. So Mars is going to be interesting, right? I've heard, or at least read what a lot of people have typed in chat and what I've read in Discord, that Mar is. You don't necessarily have to be the greatest shot to win on Mar, but you have to know the map. Like you could argue that just about any map, really. But it seems as though Mar is either the most confusing or the most challenging to navigate. I do like the zip lines that they added. It makes traversal a lot more fun. We did actually get to see someone get shot off of the zip line yesterday. That was incredibly entertaining. So traversal is a little bit easier with those zip lines, but still navigating Mar seems to be a greater challenge than on R.E.K.T or Suna. So we'll see if this is actually in favor of Out on Vail. But if R.E.K.T has the same performance that we just saw in R.E.K.T, then man, Out on Vail, they're going to be struggling, man.
Yeah, for sure. And this is like I said before, this is a big map too. A lot of angles, a lot of stuff, and that's where you're saying about the map. Map knowledge is going to be key. For this one, I think. And then, as I said before, with the size of the map, the distance across between the points, it can be difficult to cover. So it's going to be interesting to see how the defensive holds take place for this one.
All right, Titch, I shot you a quick Discord message because I tried getting into the previous one, and for some reason the code that I put in didn't work. So. Okay, thank you.
There you go.
Let's hope.
Vail is just absolutely dominating this game.
Let's hope.
Their players
Yeah, because I couldn't get in. I couldn't get into the other one.
3 assists.
All right,
Currently,
yeah, I'm in
Vail's
now.
been holding it down for their team here, but let's not.
Yes.
But let's not
no.
slip.
All right.
Other
I
teammates here with
replaced
Mop and
Titch
Bucket
with
right
Dobby.
behind with 13 eliminations.
That's not right.
9 deaths. I mean, all Valor really has to do here.
Hey,
one more.
what's going on,
Bucket
dude?
looks like he probably is going to pick up his 14th elimination once Archer peaks this. Archer taking his sweet time. It looks like Archer might be able to find it. The trade happens in 14 and 10. 14 kills, trades off both Faye and Mop and Bucket. Boy,
I was just about to say, like, are we sure we want to go back?
You probably also heard Dobby just now. I'm just saying. So, but now you hear Titch. It's fine. We're back. I'm not gonna touch. I'm
Take
not
your
gonna
wins
touch
where
the
you can get
scoreboard
them, Chad.
anymore.
Take your wins where you can get them.
Oh my gosh.
You know, of all the zip lines that I've seen on this map, I actually did not know about this one, and I don't know how often people use it, but it goes over a lava pit. Its interior goes through a vent.
You talking about the big one that like has like a curve?
Yeah. I actually did not see that. Even when I was playing, I did not see this one. I don't know why. Probably because I'm always attacking the point and never really focusing on like using that back room, I suppose. But yeah, man, the zip lines in this are super cool.
Yeah, it's a cool little addition.
I don't know
They
how
also make
practical they would
noise,
be
though,
on the
right?
other
So
maps,
like
but-
you'll hear people just ziplining by you. This one right here is actually the long one. It's through the back. What do you call that? It's not a hallway because it's like up in the air. what do you call
Yeah.
a hallway?
Yeah, I guess it would normally be like an air vent or a duct that's sort of like opened up, and I don't know. It's It goes to the communication center though.
Yeah, that is the rotate zip. So it comes from display to something? I think I'm on the right one. I'm looking at the map.
Communication center.
Yeah.
At least that's what it says on the.
I have a different set of callouts
door.
apparently. Oh, you're looking at the door? Wait, what door? Where does it say communication center? Door.
So if you go to the zip line.
Go
Okay.
to
So
the.
if you
Oh, I'm
if you were to come off of the zip line, so you went through that.
There it is. Okay.
So go through the zip line. No other way.
Oh, this way?
Yeah, through the actual vent. Yeah.
Yeah, turn
You
around.
if you keep going in that
Turn around, come
direction.
way. Yep. All the way over there. And then land, go to your left. Okay. And then go through the doorway. And then turn around. And then look up.
Oh, that's communication center. Where am I at on the map? I'm so turned around now. Okay. So this is labeled as lockers because apparently people that
There's
make
lockers there.
our
Oh, you
callouts can't read. This room, communication center? Nah, this is lockers.
Lockers. I mean, lockers make sure. I mean, you could have called it cops, to shorten it.
I mean, let's be honest though. That's the only marker that says communication center. I mean, if you unless you're running through that particular entrance, you're never going to see it. So you got to use landmarks to really give out those calls. And I mean, if that ends up being lockers, it ends up being lockers, right? But
And everyone is in the lobby, so we should be starting off in like 13 seconds whenever that timer runs out.
all right, pre-round gunfight. We're about to get this thing started, kick it off just right here on Mar. Let's go. And let's see if Out on Vail can redeem themselves after that onslaught on round 1 on R.E.K.T.
I definitely just spilled my coffee all over my phone and my desk.
Round starting.
Oh no.
But you know what? We're just going to keep going because the match has started.
Round 1 underway.
Out on Vail, going to be attacking. Okay, hold on. I got to get my bearings again because the map is backwards. This is B. This is B. I'll remember that. 2 more matches.
Basil's
into the
already
day.
on point. And it looks like Out on Vail, they're taking a creep approach. Basil's prepared along with Natix.
Yeah, I'm really surprised the slow push here. But then they just make noise. Like getting there, I just don't know. Is the play to make them think that no one's there and rotate? But like, why would they rotate if they don't know anyone's at the other side, right? Like, I don't understand the concept of this play.
Yeah, I don't know either, but they are starting to scan, and now they're on the defense. Natix able to drop one.
You dropped 2.
Pom going for the wide swing. He's going to expose his back. Basil getting that elimination.
They start to defuse. Cappy's gonna hear that. Tarmac goes around and shoots him in the face, though.
Scan interrupted.
All right,
Round
I
lost.
am actually gonna pause this real quick. Apologies to the. How do I pause? Apologies to the guys at home, but I need to clean this up because it's freezing.
Round starting.
Oh,
Get
no.
ready.
All right, we'll just listen to our sultry voices as the match continues.
The match is paused. Nobody's going anywhere.
Yeah, well, I mean, you know what I mean. Listen to our sultry voices.
Yes, very much so.
Yeah, so I just want to talk about this because like most viewers don't know who we are, which is understandable because we're not always up on the screen. We're just kind of here to help out, expose ourselves a little bit to the community and let you guys know who we are. So when you do see our faces on the Vail scene, you have some idea. But when we first started playing this game, the map that stood out the most, and I had heavy criticisms, of course, but the map that stood out the most was this one in particular. And I think the dynamic audio from the lava and the magma rolling along on the outskirts to it being a lot more quiet when you're on the inner portion of the map. The zip lines were a little bit more of a newer addition, not there on release. I think this is in my opinion, the most dynamic map because of the audio, the visuals, and the traversal that's made available to the players.
Yeah, it's definitely a map that stands out. I mean, especially when you look at the other options. I mean, this one it's big. There's many different routes. There's many different paths. The map itself just looks amazing. Like you're in this volcano. You're in this volcano. You're right in the pit, and just everything about this map is just it looks beautiful.
All right, I am back. I'm
Welcome
gonna
back.
do a quick little check on the spawns to see if everyone's still there. It appears that they are. All right, we're gonna start this back up.
All right, folks, here we go. Safety pause over.
Man, iced coffee all over my crotch. That was so cool.
Unfortunate. Game is underway.
I do like your point though, Trip, when you said like they took a very slow approach, almost as if to, like sneak onto the spot, but then they just very quickly expose themselves with utility usage and just going full on sprint. You might as well just stay in that sneak position and try to cap the point as quietly as possible, or at least get into a tactical position, because they just tossed out the utility without even confirming if anyone was present. And here we go. Exchange started.
Oh, good
It's
grenade.
getting blown up. Yeah, I mean, they did it again here. You saw the exact same play, right? But like, a slow push on one side doesn't work if there's no one on the other side to draw the attention. You're not gonna force a rotate if you don't make noise on either side. Scan does happen. Aviator Nick tries to defend it, but he just can't. And that's gonna be a defuse there for Basil.
Good positioning there by Chill to come around from the communications locker.
Scan interrupted. Lost.
I mean, like we saw the tactic by R.E.K.T over on R.E.K.T, where they used a mid lane flanker to draw attention away from the approaching team, right? So like they drew attention away from the actual attack objective. We're not seeing that here from out on Vail. They are moving as a unit, which in some cases can be a good thing, but you do need to start at some point.
Oh my God, I knew it was
Grenade!
coming and I missed it. I was waiting for it. Ah.
Oh my, Chill with a throw gets 3 people with a frag grenade.
It's a known grenade spot. It's a timed grenade spot. If you make that run, expect to get exploded.
Oh my God.
Tudor's just gonna go hide in the corner now. He's like, no, not want any of that.
Dude, I don't blame him. I'd run to the helipad and ask for evac at this
He's
point.
got that 1,000-yard stare. My friends just blew up in front of me.
He's got PTSD, man. He's in the corner, man. He's shaking.
Man, I'm so sad I missed it though. I saw it coming. I was in someone's first person and I couldn't get out fast enough to see it.
My camera was full lined up for that thing, man. It was insane.
Chill Step's like, how many people did I kill over here?
Chill Step. He's got to be careful though.
Tudor's gonna let him go. Tease him. What's he gonna do? Is he gonna take the shots? He is.
He gets one. I mean, he's only got 40 seconds. He's really not going to do much here unless he does an aggressive push and is able to get a sweep on the remaining members of R.E.K.T. Highly unlikely, but still. And that kind of speaks to the point that I was trying to make. In some instances, it's good to run as a squad, but you run the risk of getting naded exactly like that, especially in tight corridor locations such as what you find on Mar.
Round lost.
Pleb and Nadix both waiting for that rotation. I mean, they're just positioning. They know the maps. They've played them all. It's also worth bringing up, right? Qualifiers was only Suna.
Round stop.
We're seeing
That's
2
true.
new maps, R.E.K.T and Mar, and then the qualifier map Suna is actually the tiebreaker because it's the most even. The teams have had the full amount of time to practice those, but I don't know how much they've played these. People don't like playing these maps in pugs. And yeah, I don't know.
It's ironic because when Wolf and I first started playing, this was one of the first maps that we actually played.
It's the one that we cared to play the most, actually.
Yeah.
One member down. Cappy's already gone. Tarmac, Chill Step, hidden wait. Nice pickup by Kezi. Back exposed. Tarmac doing some damage. Oh, that's 2 down.
Is he gonna get the third? Is he gonna get the 3-piece? He's got a nade. He puts it out. Pon had no choice but to charge him. Oh man.
Round lost.
Oh, and a 4th.
Oh wow.
Wait, who got the first kill on that round? It wasn't Tarmac, was it?
I don't think it was.
Sure.
No.
I didn't catch it.
Not an ace, unfortunately.
But damn close, man. Damn close.
Get ready.
But Tarmac's 7 kills on the leaderboard right now.
What's impressive is like getting an ace is impressive, or even a 4 kill. But doing it from the exact same spot is unheard of, right? Like you normally you rotate, you get a kill, you rotate, you get a kill. No, you just sat there and shot dudes. Like
Yeah, he just kept peeking out from the door well and just picking people off one after another.
It was an elimination buffet. That's what
Tarmac's
it was.
doing
They
the
just
same thing
lined
on the
up.
other side. Let's see if he gets it this time. Oh, he gets exploded.
Take it out. Not a chance this time.
We don't need to use our guns. We have grenades. Flash comes in, gets 1, gets 2 from the top. Oh man. Clears out that
And
top
barely
pom-pom.
any damage taken from that exchange, too.
The scanner is down somewhere up there as well, which is rough. That's a rough spot to get.
Pon exposing his back.
Wait, who's still alive? Where's Cappy? Oh.
He's dead. Oh no, sorry. He
gets
picked up Clev. Jesus.
Now he's gonna take that rotate. This is really his only chance, but he doesn't have the scanner. He can't do it. You really need to
Trying to
have a
cover.
plan
30
on
seconds
your.
remaining.
Oh, what a nice pick there.
Wow. He's doing it.
He's chill. Is he chill?
He is taking his time. It looks like he picks up a secondary weapon. He gets a third.
They take
And a
it. He got it.
fourth. Wow.
What a trade.
Out on
Clutch,
Vail,
dude.
taking their first point of the series.
Someone get this guy a trophy. Holy hell, dude.
Man, headshot after headshot after headshot. It's such a good lineup. And I really didn't think he had a chance because he had to go up top.
As the Cappy, it looks like he's taking a bit of a breather at the start here. I mean, that was super intense. And gets a win for his team. First one in this series. 4 out on Vail. Nadix there. And a 1-on-2.
Scan started.
Left picks up 1, drops down. Oh, he's really low on health. Nadix also low on health. Clef comes in. Aviator picks him up. Nadix comes around the corner. Nadix looks. He's not going to see anybody. He does see him. He comes around the corner swinging. Tutorbug takes him down. This might be a second point here. Tarmac comes down swinging.
Round lost.
And there it is, man. Out on Vail getting a second win. This map is looking to be theirs a little bit. I think that win held by Cappy is a fire that they needed to be lit under their butts to get things going. Or am I speaking too soon?
Well, could you just take a look at messages real quick? Here, please.
What are they going to do split-wise here? It looks like they're all going to push over towards A.
Still there, guys?
Kill step takes down 1. I think it was Chill that got that kill. And he is controlling the glow sticks.
Check. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay, perfect. Just had to switch mics.
Looks like Adam Vail are gonna decide they don't want to go that way. They haven't committed, right? They haven't committed to either side, and I don't know if I've seen a team do this where they're going one way and then they're choosing to go the other. They're not splitting off the bat. They're not even sending one to kind of draw attention. Maybe it's because they feel like they need all the firepower they can get their hands on to deal with R.E.K.T. I don't know. Maybe they're feeling outgunned or outperformed. But I'm not seeing plays that I would normally see from teams.
30 seconds remaining.
They're almost making it easier, or almost harder on themselves by just keeping, or just R.E.K.T just have to really focus on one specific area, rather than force them to have to look around and rotate and, you know, really pay attention to the surroundings. They're just sort of having to look in one area, and that's it.
Tutor is the last alive, but very quickly it's picked up by Chill Step, and R.E.K.T is going to get that win. But yeah, you know, that the confusion, I mean, I don't know if it's confusion. I don't know if it was tactical in particular, but sometimes a delay of game like that can really mess with people's psychology. You know, they're expecting a much more aggressive push. They're expecting earlier exchange, especially in a tight map like this. And that delay of game can cause them to sweat a little bit. Now, I'm not going to say that that's what R.E.K.T was doing. I can't see this team sweating at all. But perhaps maybe it was a strategic decision.
Yeah.
R.E.K. picking up one.
Is he gonna get it this time? I'm just waiting for R.E.K. to get an ace, guys. That's really what I want. So put some bits in chat, and let's get R.E.K. to get it. Oh, what happened with Basil? I don't even know where he died from, but he killed himself.
Cappy gets Cleb. R.E.K. down one player.
Aviator coming. Okay, got behind R.E.K. R.E.K. gets an elimination.
R.E.K.
Picks up Cappy.
Cappy.
He's got 3, and they're both coming. They're feeding him. Is R.E.K. gonna get it? Out on Vail takes down. Goes down.
He
R.E.K.
gets another.
Oh! Robbed.
Round
Good
lost.
rotation though, but unfortunately.
So close,
man. He tried.
So close, R.E.K. Come on. Give me.
Yeah, so much better by Out on Vail, though. I mean, their shooting game has improved significantly from R.E.K.T.
Yeah, I think they're starting to get a feel from it. Maybe they weren't warming up, you know, and I'm going to say that that's really their own fault. If you weren't warming up during your buy round, that's on you. Clev, gonna throw some nades. Just a little early.
Basil gets
Picks
two.
up 2 down at the bottom, and then Clev comes around the corner and picks up 2 up top.
Pom Pom and KZ.
Where's Cappy? This is Cappy's chance.
Seen him do it before, folks. Could he do it again? Tall order. He does get one. Basil's gone. He gets two.
Wow.
Cappy.
Cappy doesn't have the scanner.
No.
Round lost.
Oh, not
It's
able to
trade.
get it, but he does get 3. And right now sitting at 9 and 9.
With the no. No.
Not today.
Get ready.
You know, Cappy is really outperforming the rest of his team at this point, and he usually ends up coming in as a clutch moment.
R.E.K. with 16 leading the way over here. Must be his favorite map. Maybe this is the only map he plays. Maybe this is all he does all day. He just plays Mar. Has it down to a science.
You guys worry about the other maps. I'll take care of Mar.
R.E.K.'s gonna do it. Let's see. R.E.K. gets 1. R.E.K. gets 2.
Wow.
This is just gonna be a R.E.K. highlight reel.
There's one. Trade. Clev gets 2.
it's all
Basil's
up
out.
to Tutorbug. He is over here. He does have scanner, and he has to deal with Tarmac.
Flav coming in from up top as well.
Round lost.
Flav getting the
So
angle.
pinched. There was 3 members of R.E.K.T just showing up.
We're switching sides.
Too much pressure.
Yeah,
Too much
didn't really
pressure,
have much
man.
of a chance on that one, unfortunately.
Round starting.
R.E.K.T up 8-2. And we are going to the pistol round.
And
Oh, it looks like they paused the match, so we're not going to the pistol round. While we wait, let's play a sponsor ad. I
Let's
should be
go.
getting mine today, so I'm really excited. I got the Bobo M2 Plus with 2 batteries coming, which I don't know if you guys have seen these, but the battery packs are magnetic, so they stick to the back. And
I'm not kidding.
then you can charge. It comes. I have a dual charging base that I got with this, right? So I can charge them both at the same time. Pull one off, put it on, and then when it dies, I can throw it on the base, pull the other one off, and put it on, and the other one will charge in the same amount of time that it takes to discharge, pretty much. So I could just basically play all day.
I've got the M2 Halo strap.
Yeah, that's what I ordered. Yeah. Hey,
Yeah,
what do you think
yeah.
about it?
I
Oh
love
yeah,
it.
yeah. I think
Yeah.
I know exactly what you're talking about. It's a bit like a small brick that just disconnects
Yeah.
from the back.
I didn't
Okay,
realize
yeah.
they made the
Like a-
M1 too, so I probably would have ordered that because it's a little smaller, and shipping the M2 internationally was a lot, but it's comfy. So
It is. It is nice, like especially compared to like I was running just the standard strap for the longest time,
Which is
and-
insane.
Yeah. And my brother was always like, he's like, you got to get a Halo strap. I was like, why? Like, it's fine. Like it's fine. But now that I have it, it's way better. It's
Yeah.
so comfy now. Yeah.
all right, let's roll this ad.
I want one that's got like a plug-in, so like you can be linked in and have it.
I know, yeah, like
know
a
what I mean?
data pass through and a battery pass through.
Yeah.
But
Something like that
you don't
would be-
really need that. What you need is a powered hub at that point. If you just get a powered USB hub, then it'll keep it charged while being linked.
Or okay, so that's what I need to do.
And if you are taking part in next weekend's thing and you are a Quest player, we posted a couple in the qualified teams chat, I believe, recommendations for that. I know there's a couple, like Sovereign makes one, I think Anchor makes one, and then there's one that's like a power injector cable that has super high reviews, and it's much smaller than it's dedicated for the Quest. It's like that's its own thing. So there's a couple options in there, but yeah, these are long days. Your Quest will not survive on its own, so make sure you have some external power source if you're trying to play on Quest.
Yeah, otherwise you're stuck. Like I've got a 10,000 milliamp hour Anchor one, so it's like that, and then or you go into AirLink. Nobody wants to.
The problem with some of the other battery packs though, is that they're very big, right?
Yeah.
So they can act as a counterweight, which is nice. But if you already have purchased like a Halo strap or something that counterbalances that, then you don't really need something that big hanging off the back of your head. It actually creates a little bit more pressure on the base of your skull there. So that definitely looks like a much more preferred battery pack. I might have to invest into that.
I'm actually going to
pretty
play
sweet.
the other one because they do have two options. They have the M2 and they've got the M1, and the M1 is more like the original Pro Strap, and I honestly love my Pro Strap, but it is finally cracking after 2 years. So the only difference is it fits into an original Quest carry case, and the M2 does not. So pros and cons. but I'm gonna play the M1 Plus ad, and we're also giving them away on Channel 1. That we're giving. I think we have 3 to give away today. So if you're watching Channel 1, get into those giveaways.
Convincing.
All right, we are into the round. We haven't missed any action. We're on that pistol round. You know what? Who are we gonna follow? Who do you think we're gonna follow, guys?
I don't know. Tarmac?
It was gonna be Tarmac, but Tutor Butter here gets into a fight with Basil, man. So we're not gonna go away from this. Tarmac does get one, and out on Vail is on the wrong side. The scan does come out. The rotations are being forced to happen now. Pon head. Nadix in the door and Clev above. Clev gonna do the drop down. Oh, Nadix puts a shot out. Nadix gets taken out. Clev's gonna drop down.
Basil picks that one up though.
Aviator Nick's getting chased down by Chill Step. He doesn't know that he's behind him. There it is. There's the kill. And you've got Cappy here. Cappy gonna clutch. Cappy can't clutch, unfortunately. And R.E.K.T goes up 9-2.
Yeah, they're looking to close this one out early. It was a really good push. I mean, they played super aggressive here, which is what we did not see from out on Vail. And this play style has been what we've seen through and through every single time with R.E.K.T. Why change up the formula if it's working? They're going to cap this one. Got a feeling. They're positioning. They got 2 out at mid. They're going to cover those lanes from outside.
One of the things we notice here is we do have a split now this time. They are changing up the strategy here, so hopefully, I don't know who actually has.
Scanner is on Basil.
Right now, Basil and Nadix moving in on point. Clearing out comm center.
Scan is going to be coming out. Aviator Nick taking that rotation zip line.
Scan started.
And Clev's just waiting. Look at him. Look at him. He's like, anybody coming this way?
Bring it, Aviator.
It would be such an easy kill, too.
And there's one. Cappy's gone.
Clev hears the footsteps, swings the corner, and it's over. 10-2 now.
Match point.
Not looking good for out on Vail, but can they defend this one successfully, stay in the game? Or are they going to let R.E.K.T walk away with a win? Tension's high. They got to do something. At this point, you got to suspect that they're going to run to that artifact point. And it looks like they're immediately going to go defend it. Much quicker exchange. Something we can anticipate right now.
It's funny, R.E.K.T seems to do the exact same plays on both maps, right? They just have them down to a science, and they're very good plays. And, you know, I wonder how long it takes before a team can set up the counter for that, right? Because it's a great play, but all plays, if they're mechanical, can be countered, right?
Especially if they're done over and over and over again. You got to find a counter to it at some point. I mean, we saw it on R.E.K.T. They kept going to the same point time and time again, and they're doing the same thing here on Mar. They're just wasting no time.
I feel like the rotation there needed to be a little bit quicker.
I switched to Aviator Nick, and he sprayed the dog spray and then petted it. Oh my god.
Defeat. Round lost.
He tries to clothesline in. Nat gonna pick up the elimination.
And the victory for R.E.K.T. A 2-0 sweep. R.E.K.T are gonna move on to the next round, folks. Man, oh man, I've got no words for how that went, aside from Slaughterfest.
Yeah, it looks like Precedence and Error 404 match concluded with an Error 404 winning that one 2-0. So it's going to be R.E.K.T versus Error 404 for that matchup. Off Constantly versus Boss Fight currently at 1-0 as what is recorded, and Deathwish versus Homeland Esports. Homeland Esports sitting at 1 point. So still a lot of opportunities for those other teams there to pick it up. But round 2 coming to a close.
Yeah, man. Error 44 or 404 and R.E.K.T is going to be a tight game for sure. Both coming off a 2-0 sweep. I'm expecting Boss Fight and Homeland to take home the win in their rounds as well, but I suspect we're going to see Boss Fight and R.E.K.T going into the finals. That's my prediction, folks. I could be wrong, but I don't know. It's looking favorable for those teams.
Boss Fight and R.E.K.T, you say?
That's what I'm saying, man. Boss Fight is like one of my... I'm a little biased, folks, so don't hang me for saying that, but I've been watching them quite a bit, and they're definitely one of my favorites. So I'm excited to see what's to come. And if you guys are excited about Vail, if you're excited about these fights, and you haven't followed already, what are you doing? Follow IVRL. Stay in on the action. Watch everything that's happening. Go to IVRL over on their main channel, IVR League, and here on IVR League 2. And if you haven't subscribed, guys, there's something called Twitch Prime. All right, it's free for you, and supports one of your favorite channels. And if this is one of your favorite channels, use it.
And if we're not,
cost you nothing.
Why aren't we? I mean,
It's
come
true.
on. What's better than this? Do I need to get a hot tub? I'll get a hot tub, guys.
And for those that aren't aware, with the Twitch Prime being free, it's like generating money. Every time that you use Twitch Prime, you steal money from Jeff Bezos, and that's good work.
This is factual information. I love the way you phrase that. I love it.
If you're not stealing money from Jeff Bezos, you're not doing your Amazon.
You're not doing your
Prime
part,
justice.
folks.
If you are in
Do your
chat, you
part.
can do, we got a couple of commands in there. We've got ! multi-stream, which will pull up both of our channels in a link that you can watch. So you can watch all of the action at the same time. If you do ! Razer, I think that's one of our new ones. We have an affiliate link for Razer products now. So if you want to buy some new hardware, use that affiliate link for us. You'll help fund the league. All of this beautiful stuff will enhance.
There you go. I know.
Yeah, man.
I was gonna see if Homeland Esports versus Deathwish was still going on. Let me take a look and see. Nope, it's over. So it looks like that's it for us. I'm gonna run the highlight reel from this matchup, and we'll be back with gonna be
R.E.K.T
Air
404?
Yeah, R.E.K.T and Air 404. I think we'll take that one, and I'm pretty sure Homeland and Boss Fight will go on the other one. But I'm not
That's
sure.
good, because then Wolf can cheer for R.E.K.T, and I'm going to cheer for Air 404 after watching them play that Kermit match.
All right. All right, we're going to run
there
this
we go.
highlight reel, and we'll be back shortly. Don't go anywhere, folks.
Stay tuned.
Chill Step
And the
just
scan
waiting
is-
for this, man. He's just waiting for Rice Krispie to put his head right into his line of fire. There it is.
Round lost.
Basil stealing the kill.
Thief. We'll see if they can actually get something here, but you know.
And Out on Vail actually had the bye for round 1, so this is their first matchup, so they should be really, really ready to go. And that nade just explodes on Keys. Oh, and a nice
my.
tag team from Nadix and Chillstep there, just obliterating him. And Tudor Breeder goes down. Nadix just picking up kill after kill after kill. Man. But just holding this frag, waiting for Cappy to peek that corner. Oh, but he doesn't get it. But he has a second one, and he cooks that one. And there it is! Oh my god. So dirty. Are 2 points away from that side swap, too. Maybe Out on Vail. Maybe they're an offensive team. Maybe they'll do better on offense.
It's true, but we got a
Oh, another one.
Wow.
Just obliterated.
It's the same.
Once it-
Yeah, because even if they were to lose this, they would just come back and win the next one, presumably based on the performance up to this point.
Oh, Cappy gets grenaded.
Possible, or at least get into a tactical position, because they just tossed out their utility without even confirming if anyone was present. And here we go. Exchange started.
Oh, good grenade.
Blown up.
Attack objective. We're not seeing that here from out on Vail. They are moving as a unit, which in some cases can be a good thing, but you do need to start at some point.
Oh my God! I knew it was coming and I missed it. I was waiting for it.
Well, just picking people off one after another.
It was an elimination buffet. That's what
Tarmac's
it was.
doing
They
the
just
same thing
lined
on the
up.
other side. Let's see if he gets it this time. Oh, he gets exploded.
He's doing it.
Is he chill? Is he chill?
He is taking his time. It looks like he picks up a secondary weapon. He gets a third.
They take
And
it.
a
He got
fourth.
Nadix looks. He's not going to see anybody. He does see him. He comes around the corner swinging. Tutorbug takes him down. This might be a second point here. Tarmac comes down swinging.
And there it is, man. Out of Vail getting a second win. This map is...
Look around and rotate and, you know, really pay attention to the surroundings. They're just sort of having to look in one area and that's it.
Tutor is the last alive, but very quickly it's picked up by Chill Step.
Gets an elimination.
Tarmac,
Picks up
that's
Cappy.
three.
Happy.
He's got three, and they're both coming. They're feeding him. Is Tarmac going to get it? Out on Veil takes down. Chillstep goes down.
He
Tarmac
gets
gets one.
another.
Oh! Robbed.
Round lost.
Rotation.
Clev gonna throw some nades. Just a little early.
Basil gets
Picks
two.
two down at the bottom, and then Clev comes around the corner and picks up two up top.
Folks, can he do it again? Tall order. He does get one. Basil's gone. He gets two.
Wow.
Basil's gone. He gets two.
Wow.
Cappy.
Cappy doesn't have the scanner.
No.
Round
Oh,
lost.
not able to get it, but he does get three.
Chillstep
And the
just
scan
waiting
is-
for this, man. He's just waiting for Rice Krispie to put his head right into his line of fire. There it is.
Round lost.
Basil stealing the kill.
Thief. We'll see if they can actually get something here, but you know.
And Out on Veil actually had the bye for round one, so this is their first matchup, so they should be really, really ready to go. And that nade just explodes on Keys. Oh, and a nice
my.
tag team from Nadix and Chillstep there, just obliterating. And Tutorbreeder goes down. Nadix just picking up kill after kill after kill. Man. But just holding this frag, waiting for Cappy to peek that corner. Oh, but he doesn't get it. But he has a second one, and he cooks that one. And there it is! Oh my God. So dirty. Are 2 points away from that side swap, too. Maybe Out on Veil. Maybe they're an offensive team. Maybe they'll do better on offense.
It's true, but we got a
Oh, another one.
Wow.
Just obliterated.
It's the same.
Once it-
Yeah, because even if they were to lose this, they would just come back and win the next one, presumably based on the performance up to this point.
Oh, Cappy gets grenaded.
Possible, or at least get into a tactical position, because they just tossed out their utility without even confirming if anyone was present. And here we go. Exchange started.
Oh, good
Nadix
grenade.
getting blown up.
Attack objective. We're not seeing that here from out on Vail. They are moving as a unit, which in some cases can be a good thing, but you do need to start at some point.
Oh my God! I knew it was coming and I missed it. I was waiting for it.
Well, just
Dude.
picking people off one after another.
It was an elimination buffet. That's what
Tarmac's
it was.
doing
They
the
just
same thing on
lined
the
up.
other side. Let's see if he gets it this time. Oh, he gets exploded.
He's doing it.
Is he chill? Is he chill?
He is taking his time. It looks like he picks up a secondary weapon. He gets a third.
They take
And a fourth.
Nadix looks. He's not going to see anybody. He does see him. He comes around the corner swinging. Tutorbug takes him down. This might be a second point here. Tarmac comes down swinging.
And there it is, man. Out of Vail getting a second win. This map is...
Look around and rotate and, you know, really pay attention to the surroundings. They're just sort of having to look in one area, and that's it.
Tutor is the last alive, but very quickly it's picked up by Chill Step.
Gets an elimination.
Tarmac,
Picks up
three.
Cappy.
He's got 3, and they're both coming. They're feeding him. Is Tarmac going to get it? Out on Veil takes down. Chill Step goes down.
He
Tarmac
gets another.
Oh! Robbed.
Round lost.
Rotation.
Clev gonna throw some nades. Just a little early.
Basil gets
Picks
2.
up 2 down at the bottom, and then Clev comes around the corner and picks up 2 up top.
Folks, couldn't he do it again? Tall order. He does get 1. Basil's gone. He gets 2.
Wow.
Basil's gone. He gets 2.
Wow.
Cappy.
Cappy doesn't have the scanner.
No.
Round lost.
Oh, not able to get it, but he does get 3.